Hi, I'm Rocky Raccoon, and Dana will be returning to share more of her journey to sobriety. But first I have the disclaimer. This video is not affiliated with any alcoholic recovery program. No part of this ensuing conversation is to be construed as professional advice. And finally, my guest this evening is not an actor, she is an alcoholic. Please welcome back my guest, Dana.
Hi, Rocky. It's good to be here again.
It is nice to see you again. Last time we spoke briefly about recovering from alcohol. I don't suspect the journey was easy. Could you share with us a little of your experience?
Well, it hasn't been easy, but it has definitely been worth it. When I first came into recovery, I was alone, I was afraid, and I was angry. And I felt humiliated by asking for help. But as I've learned that, I was being humble and strong in asking for help and also for receiving it. When I first came in to recovery, so many people welcomed me with open arms. And they said, you don't have to live like that anymore. And I have found that it's so true.
Some people wonder what all the fuss is about being an alcoholic and why an alcoholic can't still drink. Being engaged in a recovery program, how would you respond to that comment?
Well, growing up, I grew up with a parent who had a severe peanut allergy, and they didn't have EpiPens then. So more than once, I saw them go to the emergency room and then come home and see the after effects of adrenaline that they had to inject. And it was scary being a child and knowing that if you can't have a peanut and it could take your life, you avoid the peanuts. And if you're an alcoholic and you know that booze can destroy your life from what you've built up, or even before you pick up that first drink, it really drives it home for me about not giving in to any compulsion or any desire that I have that might crop up, because I think it's a better idea to deal with things.
Many people in recovery talk about their higher power. Could you share with us a little bit about your higher power?
Sure. I think it's all-encompassing, and from when I was little, what I was brought up with my parents' religion, and from where I grew up to where I thought I was a teenager and knew everything and thought there was no God, and how could all these horrible things happen, to where I got to be an adult and figured out and almost gave myself permission to have a concept of a higher power that I wasn't indoctrinated on. And it's morphed over time. I used to think that, some people thought it was silly. I used to think that my God looks like a ZZ Top on a Harley Davidson motorcycle. But, I've grown up some, I think. And now it's, for me, higher power is love, and it's people and the smile I see in people's eyes. It's been hard now, particularly being with the pandemic, how people are so isolated. Even people's eyes, they smile. And that's my higher power, because there's a connection. And that's what it is for me. It's connecting.
Thank you ever so much, Dana, for being on the program. Would you care to make any parting remarks to our viewers?
Yes, Rocky, it's been absolutely lovely to be here. And there's no shame in asking for help. It's actually a sign of strength. And if you think that you or somebody else has a problem with alcohol, there's certainly ways to find help.
Thank you again, Dana, and have a wonderful, sober life.